is 104.3. Okay, 101.7 NEAT 100.9. Ship House, Abeka Junction, Accra. Hello, 101.5 FM, Kumasi Edum. Amadi Shema Munina Ajo. Yeah, man, my old was mine, Sakan, the Debremu radio stations, Afakasi Boy Ghana, Namanone, Ebroha, and they are to peacefmonline.com. Peacefmonline.com. And you make us a boy, yesterday, woman.
MTN #1 telecommunication wa Ghana no MTN 4G network omodia banchisa wo brown zoa dankasa sabre ya wutimi share Facebook live e wo Peace 104.3 FM we no problem wo network papa so ti say MTN dia na ekoyi ankasa. And what she also gala capsules a drone boa immune system no enya hoden sa wota yare soja fo ekoma wo no e bia no ma yemre enu nti wo hia Oson's garlic capsules adum p away capsules e ye dru a se bia usisi anasa wo nhwe no wachi nkasai wabatwe no wabasa oji ho ba bia enye wo ti pains anasa ya obi wo mu a e ye adum p away capsules no waduro adum natural tonic no nso wontimi nidi wo moja so ate wa wotimi so nipadua na sesa e ye adum natural tonic freedom malakio capsules ene ne mesha no nso etimi malaria nkasa ana obi ha wo ye adwuma kakra bia na waye mre na ne honam nyina ye ne ya eye freedom malakio capsules and mixture and adum co capsules and mixture no nso ema obi ne yemu otimu kokwa fefo ntompo ano na woju ho ba bia enye no eye adum co capsules and ne mixture priority insurance for wo mo de aseda promotion aba se wo priority house e wo Avena Junction wo koye motor insurance private anase commercial no wobetimi enya fuo coupon anase diesel petrol e de go ka mu souvenirs ahodo DVLA offices e wo Ghana ha nyina so mo ye adwuma best point saving salons guso e frɛ osebrewo na fa ntoma bebo mo dia no na ba bia do sika se wo sika no wo bambo na wo pebosi a wo benya no eye best point saving salons yet wo mo so a na ye sore ensem no ebini
Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Ghana mampani abedi ekirekire se wo de wo no modem mo e wo man no ne ntutue mu etoto NDC fo ho ande kire se MPP fo de nkomo wani mu pa
na ensema wodo a wakafa Ghana bomodin bo aye bo wo kuadwuma ene mfididwuma ho nso ye de betudwa
wa kyekye mu de enti a aban agina so se enema ye kra e de ba o man musika a woje no wate so no
Onra Adam Bona we security expert nso e de atudwa se men's gold wo panyini a ye se Dubai wanya bail ni pamienu wo mo ka ne ho no e se Ghana police service for na CID for e che wo mo
University of Education Winibaniayate ene se nyame eye adoma busumi de toso enwotwe wonum bebie
na sa wo ba ye otis anasa akwada no wo no ni nipadua no ba bia techema ho behia se wo di akwada no be kwa yare sabia ntentem fi se ebi ebetimi asane yare we eye professor a wo kwa Nkrumah University of Science and Technology a wo science consultant pediatrician wo Konfanochi Teaching Hospital Dr. Professor Imano Aduyobo na dinsemi atudwa
Go so circuit court akwa setena ye ne se akromfo mako nson obi ankoda fiase emfie aduonu
na Kintampo police force nya nokre se Kintampo ebra kan kwanhye si ye no wo mu ko ho ne accident scene ho mu wiewie a enkrofo sika aso mo fefa adwadifo sika na wo mo se asem wedie emu awuram enye nokre
ana agudie mu ensam so eka ho English Premier League matches ne bi ebekoso na enra wosufo sha o mo she Manchester United kofo na Olego na so she yakasem ntomobo ene ade ehun nsema ye bebre ni nyina e wakasebo mu a ye de ebrem
ye ne ade kasebo sumo numre eyemme akosua ago abowaje mene
nana ya kese kasebo no enchiremu enie ena abadwa ya ehwe oman ni sikasem entoto yeso ko be ka se economic management team one mo fra manfo free Ghana mia nyina se momre de monte asem fa Ghana sikasem hu bia no mo webisa na yenka enkyere mo na fe aban so ba ende waye no momra na yemfa ni nyina ento monim na wonum kokohia Ghana mampani abedi akire His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wono enedi ani mo kasa ya ansa na se misa wodo no eba omampani abedi akire se MPP aban abono modene pa se ohwe CD eho adwadie ene ne ntotoye a ba bi MPP fo ede Ghana sikasem abegina no se kan DC fo timi ye ne san kan ye ne se ne yegina hei Dr. Mahmoud Baumia akire se ne MPP aban waye bi pa wabono modene.
How has the city performed recently? At the end of December 2017, the cedi had cumulatively depreciated by 4.9% compared to 9.6% in 2016. And this was the cedi's best performance since 2011. At the end of 2017, we had the best performance of the cedi since 2011. The cedi, however, depreciated by 8.4% in 2018, largely on account of the emerging market pressures and U.S. interest rate increases. The data, ladies and gentlemen, on the annual rate of depreciation of the cedi in recent years, and you will see this graph here, it's like night and day. The data on the annual rate of depreciation of the cedi in recent years shows that the worst performance so far under the MPP government, the 8.4% depreciation that we saw in 2018, that worst performance is better than the best performance under the previous government between 2012 and 2016. So our worst is better than your best. And then you say boot for boot. This one is more like boot for chalewote.
Kokama minka bi mawa. Say I what the idea of ebe to momo de no ho. Yen nim se fa ba bi no ya anya ade no. Ya anya ade kra sika na ho de ne ba fom. Be o hanche mu nwotwe 8%. Na babia ya gitum say ya moye ho modern kura kire se nka so ya wie kura no. Enu bo san ye chen babia ndisi fo ne so omo so ho no mo ya ade pa. Tie babia ya wie no. E ye chen wo babia wo so wo nwie no. Ya kokama mi ti awo say boot for boot. Dabi where the I say boot out de tutu chale wate ho no. Eti wo de tutu ani a enye ye babia. Na enu achi Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia eto aso kire mu say Ghana ban transe bunkonta hunu se efri afem pinu ne dum yensa 2013 ekoka pinu ne dum 2018 no eniema manfo kra e de fa lome aboho no akosoro wa anche mu ahasa 300%. Ebre kro no ano Ghana de ya e de fa ha na akosoro wa anche mu 4% na chese bibichia e wo ho.
Container volumes in Lome Port between 2013 and 2018 have gone up by 300%. Lome, container volumes between 2013 and 2018 has increased by 300%. That's 60% annually on average. Annually, Ghana, between 2013 and 2016, container volumes have increased by 4.1%. So we are looking at 4.1% against 300%. So there's so much of these container volumes, and when you go to the Lome port, you see a long lineup of trucks coming into Ghana. So you are seeing exactly what is happening. So because of this, Cabinet, after considering all of this, has decided to implement some new reforms at the port.
Omampeni abedi echire atwa so echire musa niema ye no wo ye mamu ha se mfa so e baso no Saudi MPP aban so de etoto ho a ebibre mu ha se nyina no ye de na kosoro pa afempinu ene edu enwotwe.
Ability of the economy to produce goods and services measured by real GDP growth is increasing. Growth for 2017 was 8.1%, one of the highest in the world in that year, significantly exceeding the average sub-Saharan African growth of 2.7%, as the figure 1 will show. You would see that from 2017, Ghana's growth in 2018, Ghana's growth has exceeded the sub-Saharan African growth. GDP growth remained robust in 2018, almost double the average in sub-Saharan Africa.
What the tutu abibrem ha say nyina na hwe se ne angofo sika se mu nyini ne ma omo ye no omo mamu mfaso e baso de a na kire se yen yaye bi pa yaye ade Say 2018 yenya 2.7% growth of GDP. Nature say Ghana yaya dear pa Haji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Na omampenya bedi eche His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia eche mu se omai Ghana ye koye nimu pa ewo mu se baby ene magina no omanfo hu so do nenso mbe hu so pa wo mu be hu so evi se wo man no baby a enye yetu oil enso enyini abenwo ye non oil growth no apeja every 4.6% equal 5.8%. Enti per capita income no chese wo man no ye fa ne ye wo bia ne echema obi a wo Ghana ha de obenya no akosoro pa. Enti yankwankwa se Ghana sika nyina ani ye fa se Ghana fo ye ni padu na ekuta 1000 Ghana cedis ne ya cha ne ye so obi a benya 1000 ayi 10 Ghana cedis per capita income no enti se wo sha ase ye be ma no aba fom na aduru obi a so eno ne adwuma aban no eye
But what is also important is that non-oil growth, as you would see in the second figure, non-oil growth has increased from 4.6% to 5.8%. And this strong growth performance has resulted in an increase in per capita income, which today is at 9,864 Ghana cedis, which is 30% higher than in 2016. Our challenge, ladies and gentlemen, is to make the distribution fair, especially to the benefit of the weak, disadvantaged, and vulnerable in society. This is the ultimate goal of our inclusive transformation.
Omampenya bedi eche His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia eche mu se adwuma da wo mani mo mba be ye no se de be ya ebeso obi aso na enu achi na ba omayi ye fiscal policy enu gina ho se wo man no sika dodo ayenya dodo se ne yedie se expenditure and revenue no ye to abagigi ni nyina wo sika nie na de odo bebo ho akoma no so ye expenditure eno mo fa na fiscal policy no na monetary policy no so egina ho ma wi Bank of Ghana demand and supply for money eno eche se sika dodo no de ba de ko de gumu ne nyina kwan fa so hihye ne nyina nso Bank of Ghana na monetary policy no so mo ye ho adwuma na no Ghana sen ye gina bia ye wo mu no enie.
Then to fiscal and monetary policy. So on the growth side, we are seeing that growth has picked up and it is increasing. The growing confidence in the macroeconomy owes a lot to the prudent management of our finances and monetary affairs over the last 2 years. The prudent management by the Ministry of Finance and the prudent management by the Bank of Ghana. They've performed a complementary role in managing our monetary and financial environment. The efficiency in expenditure management has come from prioritizing and reallocation of spending to areas most needed. We had to prioritize. If you look at this graph, you would see that spending has come down as we reprioritize in this context, and that has resulted in the fiscal deficit on a cash basis reducing from 6.8% of rebased GDP in 2016 to an estimated 3.8% in 2018.
Na mampenya be de echewie ye no ene obusa no ho na wo che Ghana for modern bonso ayabo enfa industry any agriculture na semfididwuma ene kuadwuma eno nso osisu dua sei.
The recent growth performance has been driven mainly by industry and agriculture. The latter, agriculture, particularly reflecting the effect of policy interventions in the sector, most notably the planting for food and jobs. This has resulted in an increase in agricultural sector growth from 2.9% in 2016 to 6.8% by 2018. And this agri sector growth has been driven by crop production. The industrial sector performance has been underpinned by petrocarbon production initially, an increase in investment in manufacturing sector as we work to stabilize the macroeconomic environment and improve the ease of doing business.
Omampenya bedi echire His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ena jumedi ne wodi echire mu Ghana ye sikasam ye bobre ye gina bia ne babia ye kɔ yanim ene babia ye duru no wode ho nsɛm etu yanim saa
na omampani abedi echire eka bibi edefa ye nyina mahodene ene babia ye gina sesi a eho.
The estimates are that we will save about $300 million annually just on that switch. The West African gas pipeline supplies gas from the east to the west, and this is why we are doing a reverse flow to move the gas from the west to the east. The first phase of the reverse flow will be completed this month, which will allow us to transport some 60 million scarves from the west to the east. And the final, the completion of this work should be done between July and August. That's the phase 2 of it, after which, fingers crossed and God willing, we should not import any gas anymore. We'll use all domestic gas. So by July, August, we will be using domestic gas, if all this thing, and which will really bring down cost of gas in this country. And of course, Car Power is also moving to the west to be the off-taker for this gas.
Na wacheche mu se akwan ya fa so nya nyama hwani sesi aye ni enya free nsuom ne to nchen ne eye plant a ye to farm wo de gumu no ye timi dane no every farm wo de be mframagya no mu a sika afibia ye besie no ebeye America dollar no opepma hasa ene akire se Ghana ye betuma nya sika e de aye ade foforo afema mpani abedi akire se ohaw kese ba ko eda nyama hoden aso enumu ene se Ghana ban won tua nyumakuo no e ma oman nkane no won fa sika no nhye wo mu nsam se de wa wakoton onya adoa no agye hu sika no eno so e ha adwene.
One of the major problems in this, at the heart of the energy sector, is short collections by ECG. They're not collecting enough, or now PDS. And this, when the ECG doesn't collect enough, they don't pay the others in the value chain, Gridco and so on. And this provides, and the other IPPs. So, unfortunately, government has been the major culprit in not paying bills. And so Cabinet has directed that the Ministry of Finance should henceforth pay the bills not through the MDAs, but pay directly to the utility, so that there will be no middle person in there. We are going to see more prepaid meters in operation.
Na enwachi no mampani abedi echire se free SHS aban ede ba ye no nkwada na nkakane wonu mo eko sukuu no yemfa ne senka afini nyina yakwa bi si nsohwe na nsohwe na ba no mo a wo mo ko sukuu man ye yie no se wo ha ena na eko sukuu a we aduasansia aba beka ho wo ha nche mo aduasansia 36% ya che senka kane no nkwada wo ha ena eko sukuu asise nkwada aduasansia 36 aba beka ho na ni nyina so ama enema akoyie pa fei capitation grant ya no yankwada na di sika ya aban de schools awodo no nanka ejira Ghana city 9 empeso anum dakubia aban e de kosi didu dakubia e de mankwada ya aban e ma omaduane esi omododo eye empema henum ene echiri.
A 36% increase in 2018 alone, meaning that an additional 181,000 students who would otherwise have been denied secondary education are now having a chance to build a future. We're reserving 30%. We have reserved 30% of the places in the elite schools for people from deprived areas. And this is a little step in addressing inequality. The GET Fund is going to spend $1.5 billion, and this financing has been arranged in the next 3 years for educational infrastructure, especially in school blocks and dormitories. We have doubled the capitation grant, more than doubled, from 4.5 Ghana cedis to 10 Ghana cedis. We've expanded the school feeding program to cover an additional 500,000 children. We've established the Nation Builders Corps to provide employment to 100,000 graduates who were otherwise sitting at home.
Entin kanya free SHS ya. Kamu on we school muti fie nyina ko maka fie so na free SHS adawroma. Wo mu nyina nya kwan ekobi. Ni nyina eye nhihye papa ya ban e de bae. Netan ho meeting e ko so. Na Mampeni abedi His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wade etu edwa.
Na town hall meeting yasi economic management team Mampeni abedi His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia edi wo manim ekasaye no kasa ni nyina chi efa modern bo aban ebo ene na motu aban etu na ebetimi trickle down anase besane aba forma beso obia so ehwa na motu no ena Ghana fo binom ewokofo idua ene sunyane wo mo ache wo mo adwene na amoma yenkotie.
Who's a hard on Mampini Bishop? We say, who's a share central for ne at the other. Where you will be, one more will be again, be near how be no, about to go. Then of some one, which I am on mine. So one more meet Saturday, I'm my yes, I am a Kakajuna, a bit on a castle, so as a choir, Shanko, Simon was say, to me, I may say, yes, with me, I can't be on my year. That you know, and I had and you I buy it in your Senate. Yes, I'm for it. The echo. It's only a band you use about or to myself and share with me. And you know, say, or the cyber episode of ya. So you're charging a year. Yes, which much charging a crack. So was what Papa, and he's saying, President needed where you Ubia say on it Ubia Puan or Bia Puano. This is a vice of say, or Beso, Nema Kuya, I see Wakun Tacher and said, Yama Recono, Erico Papa Nassetia, Dino Quan name. Messame Fuaso. I said the amount for Carse Nemanco Yin. I'm buying and it may be air con never be wrong. And also chair and Argin and in Bachamas for so far. Oh, Miakasa or kind and the AM at Dennis said, no person may who said fundamentals in your week by due to Niamabi and Ama economy. Until you should find out and our solution. Betting economy and also. I said, or some use or can probably to say, so be no more Nasa won't finding the reason why I'm in the Namabua, Mwa, until both NDC and MPP, and I can argue. The young person by Mamma Mina Kui and only here. Dear, Sidney, dear. For the past 2-3 weeks and stabilize it because so once a while say a cost then it comes down. So the propaganda rate, the dollar in the city, seriously the man didn't explain it to me satisfaction because one man pinpoint exactly the reason why now that fluctuations in the core ebano. So continue a concrete explanation say the dollar number be do 5.3. Say any now we do 5.3 na people understand. But the only thing I catch and say we call 5.9 and now we primary interventions in the bar 5.09. But right now the dollar is 5.6 as we speak. And they say only figures now the demand as to 5.9, 5.0 no. Dollar now does not have the figure now no kind. This will be because it's a 5.6 instead of 5.09 no. Apart from that explanation, I think the demand did well because so far most of the things are kind about because we are for this year most problems are not Ghanaians for power, port duties and the politics now be perhaps so see the money kind and power na there obetiasi. Nze me score ba omian Peterman A, but to give him exact number there means materialism man A. And there asma ba omiaka and there Thomas Umpa and nyame kwa cause my Ghana fu nyina asem kakra okaya mama ni G and say oko Togo any other countries na omutimi lodu at creators no tillers no mo de nema ba Ghana wa bra yeso so ha sa duties ne nema na watete so no investors no betimi dia ba ama nema ya cheap ama timamufuo no ye ho atoye.
We Ghana for binom and a chair magine ewo kofoidua ene sunyane efa town hall meeting economic management team Mampanyina bedi His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia edanoa wo mokasa ene ho ensem ye kam se mobetimi a share Facebook live ewo Peace 104.3 FM Peace 104.3 FM ewo Facebook live nana yenkwe
na asamba ko Mampanyina bedi echire tudwa ene se aban adwene ho ahu se omanfo akra ne ma ba oman mu no wo mu super ne so wo su no ne se ebo ye to ide ato won so no ye ge ewo airport ahodo na wo soro dodo eti aban da adwene ho ahu se eso ye hu bibi na de oye ne se efri ochene ya wo yi ekro yi bibia ye kra ede efa port ha se ya aban ge ho to no eto no ya chemu wa hanchemu aduonum ayifa to agunti abunu ayifa to atwene ene se senka bia kane wode emane sa atade ena eba ena utua sidi apemo a aban se wode sa atade kro no aba se sei untua sidi apem biom ube pia CD ahenum na ese aban afafa oso fafa afa de no to ncha o se o di container ho do no ba no na nka kane wo de aba watua bibia we nji se kwabrane ese ade nani ekohwe container ni nyina mu kono sana enum sa akokosi asesesi ano ye yi sa ade no so afiri wa ma container no yenye sa inspection 100% biom sesi ano 90% yenye sa inspection ni biom dise wa hanche mu dupe ne no kura no dise bi a customer officer ne se akosu ago enema ya wo de ba ya wo se ya tade die asehwehwe maso ma menyimu mienu bi na menhwe na no nya se wo ne container duonu na de aba ni nyina na wo kwa koyie ahwe afei wo mo a ekra cars ene niam ahodo so ba no carfo no de ne de aban se wachemu ma se wo hanchemu aduasa ena wa yi afiri so enti kane na nka wo de ba ne de je usidi du a se wo kwa aban se untua sidi du biom na mum obetua sidi enson na kire se aban atete eno so na eniji sem wo mu ene se ochine ya wo ya ena san hihye ehya ase aye adwuma yemisa wo mu a efa wo mu ho pa se wo mu esomusan titrani ema Ghana Union Traders Association twantia efre no guta eye owura Joseph Oben eja ben Peace FM kase ebosuni ye mo adwodo wasese waje enso anwumre
mejo so ma Mila
yo de ne ya man pani abedi akire ene economic management team edi tu dwanie 70% 30 for cars eno ewo ho afi 10% container inspection any ade no de momo brofo etimo sei
to say ataje ya te dende say we ya central fu ide can we di nkomo den komo aye di no so no wa wani to ya say every enva ana say no achi eye ade a achiyi efa edwedi any importation duties no enti ene ekoba say yetie ya sopem na yedi osie ayoyo na ya tiso amaye no ayi ahonwa ama ayi osibonso yedi aseda emo omampani yedi aseda kese esan de ama ne vice any management team na fi so council of state for yedi jatwa koma wo a wo so apopo muti na omondi osie yoyo edi asem koto omampani anim no em say eno eka wotitu pa ena omampani aye ne ntem so amayen nti wo bisa se ne fana se na yefana eyi ahohowa
we no ensunsanso ben na ebenya ewo modwuma yeso
enchemu no on se de wa wusi chemu no on se ebe enfunsusu aso nkwa emma yen agedifu nkwa so ebe pagana otimamu bia so se wotu ekwa se bia wenfu ka bi na wo kondo kra duty kranti nanka wo mpesa wodi bebo ensesi ano wenya ho akonya se ube take advantage of this package no na wodi wo ka ba te se etuo no emu benyi han wo kakra na so wenya wo ka first no nanka ka your friend luxury but you see an essential commodity dia ehu hia say necessity say obetoka nti obia no na djuma wo pe sane mani bi ene ye ready for importers so de bia no ye nyema ye to no kosura ye san pass cost no emamo nti a cost valuation of 50% no ma men show benchmark value no na sitre pa say also the Alberti what we say the phone the faculty kwan near ya under invoicing na customs of also say as answer you say mon fa correct values no embalance no yen so ye wo ye gina bia yen so ye price a ye de yesusu ese eno na esen kamodedie nti wo say pempi ye say omo value no omo use no ano den dodo nti ema ye niam no bo koso nti eno ena ban afri ne nyansem aka se ene e pambuta no sa customs for de no ne momo de no ye chimu mienu na se ye bumu ye chimu mienu a obi customs for ben han kakana ye so adwadifo ye hwan han ye na se wokutua duty na enam se value no a ye de ma no enye value kese pa nti no na se a reflect in reduction of your payment nti eboyen ana levies in so did that port one that the American say 18 different kind of levies. Was a good my 1 percentage and a charge. It is a work of RDNS and board there. Documentation in there, and so now what would you know a more do as a percentage in Ama or to an acosro. Now the Nediano air phone also, Ama on also no, it no Abba form kaka, and so Nebia papers documentation cramo yen ADC into an also was what the above flat rate into flat rate, and also a bit me at no accumulated to about 10%. Into so flat rate and that's a honor you will savings bear 7% and 6% a bit free, and also ever quite a long way to Ebemi and high. And container inspection and also you will time a cost that is related to time. Until you near man check will be a windy kill, we see a bit too near my go or not, be a free be demurrage and no one get one. Then also air cost now be a breakage is quite involved. See you near man near the shim. Until and also no a bebuapa ma a fast track yenema ama a jadi aye akono. Now we feel West Africa has here no so. No say na MPP ye kase ye free hand ye kota ye free Togo ye free hand ye ko Nigeria. Na te bia ye kase ye haje di no ne board dodo report o ko porto to say the never say can container charges no one can no e bubruja nti ebeje no nka sikachichiri die bia nka ewe economy a kebeboa no ne asesa ne de akoma ya ye nuanom a wo ye nebesi ne de akoma inna kan wona ema exchange rate so ekoso nti ade a ne esi ye ne de nyame ene ye tanase na wo mo so anyame ede ne nyansa ma o de ye no so ya sa do ma se
openi anyumre Peace FM da wase
yo mesment da wase pa
Penny and Nakasa, Ura Joseph Obeying on way to Tenny Emma Guta, Ghana 24 Kabumu Eku. Na Nwachi, Yako Amasona, Yaniti Tenny Emma Vehicle and Asset Dealers Association of Ghana. Eric Kwaku, Boatin and Tafen Eriku, Adjutant Como. Jama Eriku?
Yes, on your bema.
That is saying.
Yes, Adam.
And then they want any gism.
And just something the Matilda. Nasis, I'm the chairman, I'm president.
Anti president. And they want any gism.
Aha. Papa, mother was the brain, Aquina Kenya, Aquina Cassia, dear mammy. Na Minia Bema Penny Susua, when they didn't come off far, and you may dear a course so a Flagstaff house. I'm say, the Ghana Shashano, said the DC na Mampeni, and then the Dom, a sheer Samuina from adventure, the answer Quanso Ghana, they found it to my paper, a Yasempa. But here I told Castle. So the Sabi, Yanni with a phone. Yeah, now you did before there, but as you be an individual, would you compare Buta, almost the Omofa entirely Nama EDCC home? Yes, you had the and that dear, I am finishing that. Also a crab, our bow by the tongue, doing on first way official. Into a banner said car aspect, dear. Here is also a full than normal. It's no, yet say. Mampe any abedi aka say what do ka ba 30% ya tie free so na ya hwe ne ya boa se ne be ya edwedie e wo ka asem ho akoyie no na nka ya asempa but mesi bi se bi wo what 30% free ho woni ho am na ti sibre edwene ho ewu ni say 30% ni free mu a ebetu ma ka edwedie akoso because invitation na ba ya no Mampeni badi eche any one way ni one and a from one way ni one and kokoye sanity. You will vote that cool ewa. I cool yes your ton cash. You ni mo re. Free an apabesi and the Briamino Case. Course I could be from the whole Ghana. Sir President. Meeting a course for our Flux House on invitation Yamaye be yesterday. And ya the bonnet there and your PV, but meaning 30% na yadiaba. Say yes to castle. Maybe so. Can Ankas over Crazy Butcher of the Beba Ghana. Yet the dollar rate and the calculating what you do. It is a share where you 30% is free. And you do it so fine. Yet I was saying. Nasa says, see, and a dollar no could do 6 cities by next week. dollar no could do 10 cedis by 2 weeks time. You better say the dollar now calculate ABC 30% no. Na see a tea free more about 0 points. Let us say who says one name one correct. Because me will be some say 20-footer container entire boom. Saying you tell you one mean to more calculation because me in ton tare. Me there is a car no Uber 20-footer. 6 cars ne boom yi ABC car park. Na car bobia do boama. Ya de ma wi a NSC a mampeni abedi chama ya tia say we use 30%. Enti me woni say 30% no. Say the dollar now so na be say calculate. You do to dia. You say you be gina. Car dealers. Car importers. On here shrimale. Say ya di oba be ye say dollar rate no. You ba be show me gina. Say be 1 year, 2 years. Baby a dollar ne be gana ko do bia no. You be gina that 30% no so at the rate you be gina as at now no. Ne dia when the do to dia and the be salute no. Sentence so dia. And no e say cars no here wa din che bebre. Inka wa din che betum dia man say. Inka yen flat rate. What the Toyota Corolla bar. A flat rate say. A year 12,000 Ghana cedis for the whole year or 2 years. What the bar with himself for bar 2 years in flat rate into warehouse. That's 30% ya baby. Minia. I quite to say a group in the year because dollar non gas a percent is for any working duty near the my year.
Eric. Hello.
I'm coming to.
O kraniema e de ba o mamu. Ye mfa ne se bibia wo de ba bia wo tua 10,000 Ghana cedis. Aban se wo su a kire na wato wase. 10,000 na wo tua no. Se si a no ko atua 7,000 tua 10,000 biom. Wani nso aban nya de biom na ma.
Agwe.
Ye.
Mada wasidio. Na masa da mampeni abeditire asidio. Na so far as a dollar and yedidi e wo man dedie e wo Ghana ha. So what do car no fiama no ni bedu man mu a. Ye de dollar e work duty ye de ma wonko ade. So 30% ne de enkosi aga. Enkosi aga because dollar no so alternative dollar no could do be 7 cedis a. Ye be say work 7 cedis na ko 30% ne mu. It's more or less no side gonna be a would now correct. But a flat rate. Say there's a 7 cedis and not 5 cedis. Okay, for the whole year or 2 years or 5 years, no. What the car do say bar Toyota Corolla, they are the flat rate. Uber 12,000 and 12,000. It's a dollar no could do 10 cedis. And when a car import and open your benefit every now cars what to car the door because when him say 2 years now would them wouldn't you say, oh, we will do to me? Now, so far as I had the dollar, they can continue to read that 30% read it. Meaning, I quite to say, commodity in the year, yeah, cardinals, they are more. And also, suffering, and keep it to my money round down keys here. Everything up, boy, every to me, the simple Possia in there, Yahoo, because here cardinals, they should put us in. Because good as so much with the only personal, and who can know it. And the car importers and so your crackers on the bar. I buy your profit. I could see in my car. Into the young saying, you're good, you're independent. As you know, you could say, put your own. Into the old tone suffer. No tone suffer. What was a tone car? It's on no pay or car say 30%. Yet, if you can't do this, no. On the 1 minute question, on the car dealers, for 1 minute question, I want to know as a president. I want to know. Because Ghana, your income, about 75% income. If you hear in the Ghana, I'm paying for 2 million to me, Ghana. It's necessary to could work ready say. Next end of the day, we see 30%, maintain the card so. Or not only cardinal, only in your phone, the ICI ending command. And you are growing because end of the day, 30%. No, you better calculate $1 in trade duty. It's $1 could be 8 cedis. If you still calculate by 30%, we use same the same dollar now, and that's what show her. It's a human out there can 30% in the minimum.
Did not want to buy from way.
Oh, dollar number from the hallelujah. But they didn't be out of us. Now, dollar so they are the number from because the dollar and the big Ghana. Unless because what is the average? Oklahoma, say for now, nobody on media. What the Kotogo, say for nobody media. Mampeni Pedana, okay. Or who they said West Africa. You're Ghana, I'm going to cardboard because the dollar and the Ghana.
but oh Erico we am money abre am okay ade ba kwa mo so mo de ayen ama Ghana for so ehunu ni say we am okay sengo mampani kura kan say anaban kan say ebia se sia de car no ba kura wo de muntu ahwe kura no a mo bo na mo gele de mo nti so mo bo na mo gele de mo beja no ho saa mo nti so da enso ko ba se mo penti so de ara mo yira ban kon nanso yenya ti suma mo pe na mo de enem so ya ko fast stock na bada da oti so enye yie ya tete wo tete wo sa ye nti da se mo tete mo ne ma so eno so ya mo yi ano sen
papa woni ma me nche wa de bi obi bi oye car dealer okokwan so ko fa car se ba no cars no engu one place na okwan no wakota se na odi abawo okon krasi to to ne baako enti sa cars ni na no wonya ne bo te se idadie bo a wo so de ba beto nya kakra to da ni di ene ye wo bi so wo kwa ba no na okoto ka no ko garage enti oto na boarding no di aba omo sa nkofo no so ni emi no be wo se si fie ni no de for sell abo onya ka de la ni fie ni no wato ho boarding enti oni se ni ka na boarding me di amato no wo krasi abegu mi garage no me pentama to akọ na mako fofo krasi aba enti me cars no ne bo no fom me say oba me garage na say oba na say 500 Ghana profit magic enti garage bi eni wo a me kan plane ne e wo fidie kakrakaiso say garage ka bi eni wo na boarding unless the SCC roadside dey for sale about 14194 this time ma cho mo nyesu so mo 419 no almost aka na boarding because ono kwa ono koto na garage o yusu ne ba bia 2 years 3 years o be fie no asan dia ba oba no de be si fie ni no ton but me dem ye dedi a medjuma yankopɔ de abom adom ne sɛ menton ka na me so mfa nhwa mere ni mfa so me man enti ne sɛ man peniti duty so want so me kona me bana sɛ bia ka ne siwo na bia 2 na Ghana 3 na Ghana me penentama to akɔ because asena me to so no kwa me share revenue ma ban mo mo ka sɛ me tuo mo ka enti asɛm a wo ka na dia yɛn ka dealers per se dia ye ka bo nya den okɔ garage bia ka bia bo nya den
ya do ase Eric Kwaku Boateng, so a president at the Vehicle and Asset Dealers Association of Ghana. Ono ena yaneno ekasaya.
Yedi aside ma Remy Spices, a bread ma drink chile ebe. Yebe kenkai binsu o Facebook Live na dia modia fa WhatsApp abano so ni kenkai. Na Remy Spices ye wo Remy chicken, Remy goat, Remy fish, any Remy jollof flavors. Spices ne dia wo use be. Na papa no ani Remy. Wan empediane ye dem kwan de. Abomu a ede na wa hwese enam ya wuchie se fish anasa akokɔ ana gizzard bi na wa wudi Remy Spices a spice no sa ponche krakra na wo ya na no ponche krakra se bi akwasi da no pa na beti se dem yemi die ya na ponche wutwitwa na twitwa jenne ni akakaduro ni garlic ni ade etwitwi dawa kakra de kan na de Remy no egu na de hye fridge mu a ade anche na no nom ne kama enti emma ne yede na asama ne de nyina echi no asanso ama na ye hwam na esa de ahoden abrew enti spices de nana enyansam kete o aponche nkrakra wo de dawa awo na asade Remy Spices asagu obi se yakosedam nim se yetimi de dawa ya aponche nkrakra nam se onim nkwan ye ogina faako esese wo ye dynamic nkwan ne sese wo sesem nye nkwan ba ko sa na da bia ba ya ma ba ma na di da ko fa dawa estimu eno ayi no na fa che ho fa Remy Spices na fa ka ho na wa obehu say yes nkwan no abebo say wansan no gu akire ho ba kitchen de omuntimi nwuram enti Remy Spices anyasam keto Remy chicken, Remy goat, Remy fish pa unya Remy fish the spice na achia. Oh, a day. Now ye jollof kakre Remy jollof no wood flavor no ma jollof no ye de. I must say Ghana jollof no ye beat Nigeria jollof. And Remy jollof flavors in tea. Enti fresh 0266712121 0266712121. Hi Lady Virgin Intimate Wash. Wabai Mesinya Brazilian hair ne good so no. Any designer wear no awa share ne here. Wa him fear to say. Mi busao a him fear no e hot to say. Would the Waterloo ne nam ho. And had ya share Would ya share Brazilian Edi kata so. Na ya wa wie ye du ko dru fia. Na fe na ye yi Brazilian hair ne tochene na fe yi atade ne tochene a ɛna yɛ day ɛna ahemfie hɔ yɛ day enti ahemfie wɔ deɛ woyɛ ɔba na anyu so high lady a na menim deɛ wo pa akyerɛ ɛmɛma no sɛ wɔn mpɛ Waterloo ma hɔ nkye ɛhɔ bɛkye a na ɛyɛ high lady virgin intimate wash ɔbaa bi wɔ ha virginity no wɔtwam PhD wɔfiri tertiary ɛtwam PhD ɛkɔ mu professor enti mesrɛ wo hia high lady ɛbɛma ahemfie ayɛ kama wotwam wɔ peace FM anim hɔ bi wɔ ha ɛna ɔhema na heba nso Madina ɛne Roman Asori King of Peace Church nso hwɛ animu enti high lady deɛ yɛni ho agorɔkora nana ɔmanfoɔ adwenkyerɛ no ɛmi sɛ ebi aba kama enti yɛnkeka bia
baako bia na meka on Facebook live for emisiri ɔse sɛ wei deɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm bi a ɛden wo kotua to no obi se mate 30% of his na so mpɛ enya den nti okwa onka nkyere ayifo ne say custom for ne say on pay 30% na ya tie no
Mr. Pasco here so the flat rate no
also on onka njom say on pay reduction do betua first dey no tua na no tua dada no we nya kasatin TV anti Because I want one way.
Nana, mami ko Facebook live.
Because I know you're Christian. Okay. By Facebook.
Yo, na mi ko sro mo mudi ka by
Facebook live.
Mami ko sro na social WhatsApp na mami. Kofi Yabua was so share numre Spain wo he free. Ena Samuel Oduro nso wo se Baumia. Oh, see boot for Chalewate. Hey, ena Godfred and Munyam was see Peace FM News #1. Kwasi Reno de say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia economic management team na ne. Mo impress ne pa. Yeah, can economy amusi NDC propaganda. When the economy no, Eric Boahin nso dia wo dia boss na ya kese. Me feel wo pa koso aye adwuma pa. Ena Francis Brefo so share live pa de edi kan. Ena kwabena acidity afo akyensua. Ena was Ghana economy no is getting out of hands. E jinsemo yanhwe ne yanka ho asem. Emmanuel Anointing was Peace FM no size. Ena yenua Thomas Enchibu Osiakon. Ena ono nso echem se as I say, you say what are we serious as a nation here? Yeah, and I want to shame say mampanyini abedi echire ekasa saa won hwe na sikamra ye botom. And na yenua Jonathan aboa nso dia wo dia ba ne say wo share live from Atiko Junction. Yenua Nana Kwame share live from Ireland. Won nso e de ne dia ba so na ni agye economic management team no wo mo ne central fo ahia. And na yenua Joseph Konton nso dia ba say Peace FM fo mo ye adwuma pa nyame nhira mo. And na Stephen Morris was a peace no signs. Efia ahema apianin and also oh yes my first time oh awesome mo ye adwuma papa mo nkosoa enye ne sa ena Frank Kakari enso dia ba say mo nya nkosoa nya adwuma pa na bibia enkoye na bremo
teacher kujo otapanyina susu no se Dr. Baumia ya do papa unyuma pa wo ye de minority ti udi pe no mo kwahye boase o mo puse se nyame nhira o usu akra o se me de aso mo mpani beka man hye da nti bibi papa bia o mo me de minimara de me mantihwe mo ahye bo ahya mo da so hye bo big small e wa chima nyinam ana so sa se MPP ne modern mo baby ono ase ware kra no eno kra san ye chen baby a NDC misata ne mama ban se omo ye ni ye pa Dr. Bamia koda no abre koda Nana Fred e wo Bia West KTK no se okay se MPP say enye dum so de an ye Ghana fo mfred ye wom se si esen isan se ye wo Bia West ha say de ye hu proper dum so eno ho asem e wo ha se afei Asante Mensa Milton Keynes no de we aba no se Peace FM mo ye the best na Dr. Baumia wa nka no kra nkyere Ghana fo enye IMF bia na ma sidi na ho de kofom Hakim Suleiman aka Popcorn Enkwanda South eno se mpomcho obi betumi abo am ana na anya bia na vice president na oma state of the nation address ya na say wo ye de be ade
me say budget ya na say
o so wadwene ho a wono Popcorn on tie ase woni ma de kra na Dr. Baumia epeso wo kire ntie nimu a yankyere no
na Sami Redding so Facebook live no say that Chedi Amponyankopon say and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia excellent presentation and our day amaye and na eno achi kwadwo men no so dia ba was news papa onyame nhramoni adwuma pa ampedu Emmanuel so dia wono so dia ba was say and enumre wo share from Bahrain Ghana for mutu kwan kama and na Samuel Pon Bansen so dia wo dia ba was nyame nhra ye my Ghana was in fact mampanyi ene na bedi akire wo mo ye adwuma pa was akoso Kumasi Krofrom wo mo afeo ampa na me o CPC ba na mtwam e wo krofrom so ampa ena kwakunti fi se krofrom na me hia me dofo aboaje kwakuntim so dia wode aba intim so dia wode aba ne se ma se me ti CPC na no so ti krofrom aha kwasi age my line ase ho
ko driving kokra
go ba ne nyina ye wo na New Tafo Baptist Church so mo friend Central Baptist Church enya na ye wa sorry ba kwaku intim wase ba omia no size ena kwadwo teten so wase krobola nyina da sum kabi mu enti wosese so menya na wo hye ye free ena Charles Redu ena osem when it bread di kan kora wo hye online to on the sabre de won kasa Aqua Johnson so share live from London ena Roland Yaw Kanda Ampofu wono so edene de aba wo so you do all ena yenua Rona Khalifa official was who share live from Sunyane was here ye adwumapa ena Eunice Champoma was here akosua mani agese mehu miss mani agese mehu wo ena Isaac ye Abu Flex Donko was who share live from M7 Electrical Takwa yedamose ena ofusu Daniel so was MPP government mo ye adwumapa pa we say mo ye serious ankasa Uncle Joe Fantin Newtown was peace news sweetest news ena ono so ede abantina na yenko ye nimu
yanto akase abono so na ye ko simpation Emu University of Education Winneba. Krataya Governing Council Edi Epiedwa ama wotiteni Professor Emmanuel Nicholas Abaka Ede atudwa no edi bia kwa koma ngumesua so ye no ene se nyame adom adwada ebe 8th April ena wo mo ebe bia suapon no nansen se ne ye nyina ye nim no menteme wanse kakra eba ho nti no wo mo eto suapon no emu na Governing Council aye ne se nyame adom adwada ebe ena obebie na no achi no wasi suapon no machechefo miensa bia ye yi wonum edie Professor chese Vice Chancellor da suapon na no Professor Anthony Afobroni eyi wonum edie Professor Ephraim Avia Inso ena Dr. Emmanuel Osei Sapon ena Dr. Frimpong Kwakuduku womu nyina yesan de ondibra ma se womu emehye wonum adwuma se free ochene yawo ya Government Council na san aka kire University Management ne se womu enhwe academic board no womu free meeting manimu ya na calendar womu de adwuma no womu nhwe ba bia enna ankwala ndi koko trafie ni nyina no ombetimi de ahye se be ya ne ananka yeso womu sua wonum antimi ansua no ombetimi de ni nyina ahyem amaye ato ayie
ye ko ye ni mo owura Adam Bona eye security expert na so obi a waben ewo bambo ho nsensem na men's gold asema abaye ye kan ye nwie dai eno de na no atum sese nam one wanya be wo Dubai na ye ntimi nhye no ma ne magana wo nipa mienu bi a wo ka ne ho a wo mo no court ahye se ye nche wo mo sankrofo no ese se ye che wo mo se be ye hwehwemu no ebe di mu ne be konanim na ebron sentrofo nhye mu course na criminal investigation department CID4 wo mo cheche nsem no mu no ena owura Adam Bona echem se eni kwanse ye ka se nam one ye ntimi ema no ema Ghana ntino na nipa bi o mo kan ho no ono mo ye adwuma no ye jeja wo mo saa akwase aboaje dwumadi a wo ye ne Nit FM so Ghana muntie ena no pai eno de nsami atudwa.
The people who are waiting for him to come, and so the authorities should let them know that if the guy is prosecuted, he is going to serve his time in what's the name, in that country. And if he's going to serve his time, how many years before he comes? And so I think there has to be a lot of clarity with regards to the opinion for the Omokano, but as to whether he's been released and he's coming or he's not coming, how he actually absconded out of this country. We are not even talking about it. There was a warrant to arrest Nam1, the wife, and I think the sister. It is only Nam1 we keep hearing. There are other directors and owners, part owners of Men's Good. Where are the two others? Are they in Ghana? Are they not in Ghana? But as a media, you people should do this interrogation. Where are the two others that the court in Ghana asked that there is a warrant for their arrest? All we hear is Nam1. All we hear is Nam1. Why are we fixated on Nam1? And the other people who had a hand in this whole supporters camp, we are not talking about them. I mean, just know, because then they might actually also know where some monies are, how to pay some of these people. And so let's meet FM. You're more feeding a question. We something you want to say now.
We eye owura Adam Bona na we security expert wo busa seme bro ne akwasi aboade twetwe nkomo e Nit FM Ghana muntie dwumadie so na dwumadie no aso na akwasi aboade ene public relations officer ma CID ASP Juliana Oben twetwe nkomo ene o se na mo na sam ne niema bi bata ho no eye bambo ho nsam a wo muntimi mfa nsemfo ne nyina emma bonten.
Ghana Police Service is a security institution. Ghana Police Service CID is a security institution. So let us treat it as that. In some media, not say your mom because they be at that time and you can't my and into na money and the nature of our work into you pray and make us the going to see and can't want some and nothing is needed and can't want some it is because at this moment we would want to keep certain things at certain places so that at the right time and at the right place it is to me about the car and who answer me for now a year nana appear means and who are here and not means as we speak is in Dubai. Well, Dubai police informs them they are going through a process. Even though he's been granted bail, he has to go through a process on other issues. So he's going through that process. Once he's done, once Dubai is done with him, he'll be brought to Ghana, and then we can also start
Yeah, any ASP Juliana Obey, our public relations officer Emma CID. Akwasia Bwadi Jumedie, NIT FM Ghana Muntieso, Ena Yeti.
Nansay, Ena Hushamubi, Ebeto Jawa Tressa, CNN4, and Wayas I Remono, Ewo, Ghana Hase. Once I'm the same Quada, Eduonum, Edipa, Ewo, in Joa, was Ghana Hase, Kankane Frau, Tadiano, Edosundodo. Nanona, a from Plains North, and Rashebe Jenny, Unmunyam for Betty Crosby Mensa, and the Atuja said, the Wayas I Remuni Biawa Quadro. Wanye hwemuni ye kra na onumonyafo betikos bi mensa de sasemi etudwa ewo Ghana emra hyebedwa mu ano okasa e de fabra emra hyebedwa no esese adwene afa nkwada edu omu dipa ewo man mu ene anamo o man no etu se na be ya ebetimi ade ye ho afiri nkwada edu omu edipa no mu
of child trafficking and child slavery. Bebrena affected a man for women persuasion. Say unim Afram Plains North constituency. Who say about 60% of the population survive on the water lake in terms of economic activities, commuting from one island community to the other. Impono kwala the water lake hono mudidi omagro. Yama ameno mususu omudi dwano hona ebisu bebre omo commuting from one community to the another. Omudi hu agro na ne America mana kwa akosi ne say empe bebre no aya international community say no omo ba eye empe so aso aya omo need the right people no more the right information in the ending kita ho asema aye ken enye Betty Cross Mensa en na enya Afram Plains fon kwa na yenya asem eye yema sebe yedi agro ana ye adwuma ana yetse in and around the water lake ho asem na yeka na
Onmonyam for Betty Crosby Mensa, ya wa yemra shebedwani ewo Afram Plains North. And what way to Jana Lejo Kuku emra shebedwani Honorable Dr. Bernardo Koboy. And so actually say one more onye mfie aduonu enwotwe aduonu nwotwe. Ya wo mo ewo kwantemposo odipa nyina se ehwe ne ka ho asem biom.
That was we can mention that when someone makes an allegation against you or states a case and you believe it is not truly the situation, it is not enough to say that they should produce the evidence. If the claim is left unchecked and that can have a very damaging effect on your reputation, it is also incumbent on you to produce the evidence you have. And I'm happy that the make of the statement made reference to some researchers who have done some work. Let us spend our energy in producing these research materials and also, more importantly, be humble enough to accept the fact that we still have some degree, they might not be absolute or significant, but we have some degree of kids who unfortunately find themselves in this practice.
Dr. Bernardo Koboy and now on also do a tudja FAP die ho enkankane won mo amundu on penim fie so a wonum dipa e wo memu e ho
enche kra na kan kwanhia kwasi o kentampo ema nipa bebura duosia hwe wo nkwa yaya na na bepie mu se nipa bi a wo mo anwu anyame ye wo madum edi wo mo afofie mu baako owura Aziz Mohammed zine sika na hye ne ho 18,000 Ghana cedis sika na eirai etina nkrofo bo kentampo police force bo se wo mu wiewia dwadefo na sabi obi awu ni sika ena kentampo North Divisional Police Commander achemu se asam no enye ne kure woni yen centro ni odihunu for Jackson ena etwetwe nkoma we na ACP Joseph Enchijawo editu dwase
sansa ye adwuma na ye no ye nyina kwaso ye wo amban honti amban ayi IGP now also oye hwehwem ti sisemitimi nkan kase ba ye di ni mo yakoma mu say enye police na enye sesika kuri kra yira enye police na enye fire for bi na area because as the baby accident scene in class bibibre ho e bi ba kra beto so because one almost bank of the accident nti e ma won to me kaba I didn't even cause SMS analysis so say no kra pass ni sika ayira dia well ye di ni nyina manyame ana ye sane ye adwumate no ye hu biabre ni ati biabre we nya dia ebebo ye hu na ya koso ye adwuma sane ye before na Africans in there me jedi say apart from say enye ye mu bi na fa na say no echi no ono atimi ekofem ehwehwe na de
we ACP Joseph Enchijawu awono na Kintampo North divisional police where commander wada ho ene etin na ye kokonfa no che ayeresabia professor wo Kumasi Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology wasanso consultant pediatrician as wo mo hwe nkwada no wo konfa no teaching hospital Dr. Professor Emmanuel Aduyobo de atudwa se wo besre pa se wo ye obata na oba autis and kwada ne bi ha wo hwe na bi a wo ni mu no enhyeda nkoyi a ene ade a na enu nkyesa akodare yetie sane yare ya enyeyi ye betimi asane yare ama na yeyie na enso nkodane bebre wo ha nam se eba saa no abatan no emfa nkodane mantemo na omde wo makotena prayer center sa prayer center no omde wo makotan ena ma na basa obi nkase emompaye na ma wo bom paye no na wo sa de nipa na kwa yare sabia na ye hye wo mo ebre kro no a na sabia wo si akora na ye artist enti no atama kwada no de na kwakoto prayer camp wo bre nka de ne ba yare sabia ye wo nuro ene ye hwe betimi de ahwe na ma kwada no mpo ebi ye yare ne betimi etu ase kora no na de tete wo sa sa ye bonsam yare ene ye nsuo yare na sa na wo mo dada nkrofo no kora no ama sofo ni bi wo mo ya ye hi e se tore bi ehu behia se nipa no kora wo haw bi a e se ye HIV AIDS so se e de nipa ne ba wo bompa ya ma no asa ka chen se won kwa yere sabia enti mpaibo no ye adwuma fi se gidi anwuma ni akire e ye gidi ehunu wontimi nkasa wo gidi wo bra anwuma enka ho na no ne tore bi a edi abata ne binya e ha adwene pa na no na professor ye Dr. Professor Emmanuel Aduyobo HM so obesre se ye nyina ye be hye na sa nkoda no ye de on be kwa yere sabia ententem abasahare so na aboa World Autism Awareness Day ekoso konfa no chi aban ayere sabia no de nsami atudwa
ye kasisi ane se eye behavioral disorder no ye wo teams a omo hye na nkakra de to chima no ye kire omo ma omo to me ye normal so far you need say about 80% of sankola no hu omo ntemo a na we start treatment no about 80% of them to me ye normal but to ja no so a e be che onye normal onye is not the more problems untumi nya no honko ba bia akola ye mfa say one kasantem no starting point but to share akola no who say the behavior no different kakra from other children ma a doctor for hwe na mpempi no ya nkrofo enyintum ye ka che so bia oba no behavioral problem I say there be any possible e bia na ye the compile and things like that but mpaibo kra no say ka che say ku hurito na no na say wan kwa say wonya healing
we enya yetie Dr. Professor Emmanuel Aduyobo na Hello FM ya man bofo panyin 1 cm ene Mami Victoria Bewua a wo ye baten ya ne babema e wo sa yare ni bi etwetwe nkomo
ati ni preschool no me yi ne ko different school nti e ho na omo examine na no mu notice said there is something wrong with my son because initially no ntimi kita crayon kra enye bibia ntimi kita pencil but na oya more of quiet type na ni social life no so form on person oni akola bia di agro ono anka setimate na sidi na agro ye ni bibia na adidie so na aka kire no ntimi didi omunro ne boadi Anna school baby they don't want to accept this case. Muhu said they are different. Regular school ama my Anna such children so odiomo eka other case now they pick a lot from them. Developmental ekwa na every school, private school, any school be a person our children no omoko biano. We should get access to that facility na nkwala no so yambo ompuntu ne madisiemu.
We Mami Victoria Bewua ne ba artist na woni ya mane bofo panyo 1 cm Samson Kwame Nyameche etwetwe nkomo Nchire adwenchire amode ba no Remy spices ena esoya sene Remy chicken Remy goat Remy fish Remy jollof flavors ahodo e ma aduane ye de wo ton spices na wo ton Remy spices ana eze wa no ya ka market na won te ase fra 0266712121 0266712121 Rawus Pharmaceuticals the High Lady Virgin Intimate Wash aba High Lady Virgin Intimate Wash ni siesie ahemfie oba emo ahemfie chi na na ba gunsa wa himfie ho a wakam ontimi nko efise ekoyi ankasanti menye gya ho na ema ahimfie enye kama na bremem sa agudie ho nsem kakra ho
akoso agudie mu nsem de bi wa ha na NCA normalization committee wo special competition ya wade hihye so no Peter Square ayire papa ene fa tosumienu no ehye so na de ande tia ni se the amanfo hwe animu pa ne ye Kumasi Asante Kotoko metema ene ifo no takwafo ya mediamafo ena odbe hye so ochena eno awia no miensa de course ne no Bechem United ene Ash Gold ekwatipenkon obi anhye bi Aduana Stars etrefie ehye mienu ema atachima 11 Wonders atimu baako Afei Dreams FC ene Karela FC ekwatipenko obi ahye baako se Liberty Professionals ehye 9 abusua Dwarfs entumi antibi Wafa Academy wamo ehye baako emantalize so ete na amanfo ori baako amohwe pa ne se phobia eyi awie eja na no omse Kim Grant aba coach di phobia fo ekwohye ayi ankurum so mo ye ice bath ye ka kira mo say coach baby e we nye ice bath asem o man ti ase na no o mo share baako o mo say aye phobia aye wie ya try normalization special competition afa na ba House of Folk you never say die until the bones are rotten and they almost say die on mo koi Elmina Shark or Elmina hokokoto Dr. Park's in the unity team no Sharks Omo de shisha so a koko wie na chese Mina Sharks for wo ma chi hase ahye wo mo e ka baako hase antumi ante na ngofo kraka se dey the House of Folk one must back to factory settings na enra oko English Premier League no emu a matches ne bi ekoso na make say kra Manchester City wo mo ene Cardiff City ahye baako Cardiff ente ena White Hart Lane e ho na Tottenham Hotspur wo no esi akan ena eja omo yeso ompese omo tre agoprama no emunti no afine de omo nsi akan ewo ho ene omo abie White Hart Lane no ano na omo abie ano make say omo ene Crystal Palace ena esi akan no omo esi akan no a konanim kakra fine but obie ntumi enhye bi senior Man City abwa omude omasha baako Man City aboss medio no na omasha baako no Tottenham Hotspur wo mo nyanhye first goal e wo mo new White Hart Lane e honum enra na Wolverhampton Wanderers eche Manchester United Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ehye no mienu ema ole otimu baako nkofo asibue mo hu ya ka mo ma ne ye eyinu aketeka no a akoyinya be ye substantive no ball no nko yesa ne ade a amanfo akasa de afa hu se na nsen ase Manchester United ahoɔden na ba fam na no na Ole Gunnar Solskjaer kaka se wono no ohun se ebia wa efom so bia na bibia etesa onim problems a ewo team num and onim players e kora se auto se na be ya Manchester United team no next season no wo mo ebeko yie nti amanfo enya eho abotre na de ade so kora ye Owura Jose Mourinho and wo kaka se amanfo se ono ne tactics ya wobo ne nye enti na Pogba go bu no training grounds ne ade no wo se enya bibia o de enti oni Pogba nya problem ni nyina ne no obeka ma manfo ate His Excellency Pogba Jose Mourinho di o de ma Pogba no wo se eja Pogba e woti ho ye mo ne chem so and why no His Excellency na wo se Pogba akwakwa koto car bi car no the Rolls Royce uhu atumu say yes car nie na omo tu kwan a team ni nyina fa ba His Excellency Pogba se da bi me da me Rolls Royce ne na beba and wo se da bi san so de wo mpre wo koka so wo mpre na His Excellency asem ya anje ne de and one in ne echna and then echna sa no di cool anymore wo mo de etu no efiri ehɔ no nti His Excellency Paul Pogba de adeso eso no enya adeso aketwa and what
didn't know yes your friend the talent without character
do you say is ya no dia oda Paul Pogba His Excellency Paul Pogba oba ahenkan and your money chamso na your money chamso na akoso no ball any wolves boy 90 minutes His Excellency namu went me and player ba kumpo 90 minutes ya wanamui went me and player ba kumpo se o team num
yeah. Nana Omanfo adwenche no Frank Chey also share live from Ohio, US of A. Enti Frank Chey say ye adwuma papa na nam one ne nkrofo a men's gold asem yomunim hu bie na mra ne wo munni. Ena Fuseni Musa o say good evening akosuago na we disappointed pa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ene MPP aban we disappointed in them. Omo amanensa awo fom pa. Andrews Osaisa akode na o say Ghana fo bi nso ye boni aye de. Wumu adeso asun wo komubu na obi teso amawa o kasakasa Jones Oforin so say Kumase and osina na ya keseme so honorable IC prayer no eya aboma na pa na say set K edun so ne Isaac Fobi de abobo so na Isaac Owusu Palman so argument because so your platform ne so Idris Muhammad so osina na ya kese was say wo Ghana businessmen for ohun adufrupa ekuta wo mo enye asem ketewa kura na isay ya wo Comment Correction Association ye from CCA Comment Correction Association where ye Bakis Bent Schwab ene de bae Comment Correction Association omo de omba platform so a mo amo spelling enye no no ma ba correct mo omo spelling enye no na afei oma ba betene mo kama edi eda ha no omo se mo amo chiro na ya mo susu nya mistakes no omo ha so be correct se be ya wo wadwuma no enye kese eti ede so a na ye nia Idris Muhammad nso was Dr. Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia you do all was say when you find economics way any friend economics
you akosia men kan said Dr. Caesar Lina Energy Tea ahoden twom e say de dia ide aba no Oka Dr. Caesar Lina Energy Tea. Yes, say ahoden twom. Wo mo kan obi ene de adwenkyere no eba. Me de me say Ghana for Dr. Caesar Lina Energy Tea. Mamunyi no boni aye da. Munni mo hwe kra no bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
Ene mo tibium.
E ma hodin o nana.
Dr. Caesar Lina Energy Tea.
Wonim bibie woni padue ne mo anya nyina. Wonum Dr. Caesar. Ene bebe be fa pie de se wonum se tokro mienu na wo fam ho. Enti amfa ha.
Ye nipa nyina na obi e wo.
Na de di nenye tokuro
yeah bi
momo die na yi mema die ojo nso a
agosi anya mankomo ha utu de eko
na ojo nso anya tokuro mu ne friba enti baby ebe fa pie bia ebe fa pie enana Joseph Pense wasi akwasi aboaje ena ye akwasi aboaje kunu anampa cho da bi mi kunu so ye fa na akwasi aboaje Joseph ono de oye car dealer ena akwasi aboaje eye radio presenter eti onu de we minua be ma dem ne wo Peace FM ha no de we minua be ma we Joseph ye pense ne bebusaye e wo Facebook live and so what is say from akwasi aboaje o sate akwasi aboaje ya what is me kase me kunu de akwasi aboaje no na wa ye confused me kunu de akwasi aboaje onu Joseph esoso Mary kunu eti esoso aha na we no de akwasi aboaje nti eti na Facebook live no messages na dos ye de besia Esther Japan de ne de buy was so share from Virginia for ye dem say boat so so share Virginia Vincent what the so was say say jai sa useless import no how mine dodo how mine dodo and na Kofi Mumuni nso was say Akosius news is more practical nana emedana say na Eric Amano was who share live from Odumase na one day odinche bi ma MC and na yenua Thomas Mensah say hey reduction yin nyina achi enkrofo san wo ha wo ho Nana Bremuni and Solution and messages na do so ntimi nkan.
Akosia ba baba mu an se yankase bonasi nana ya okese mene.
Akosia ago aboaje. Ye de aseda ema Osons Garlic capsules edro na wono mu a ema immune system nya hoden no entinum bi. Number 1 telecommunication wa Ghana fa ne MTN 4G network no omodi aba na mesrew wo so a dankasa. Adum P away capsules edro papa. Meso so wa jonku sisi wabacha wabasa enemu tutu a join pains bia Adum P away capsules anyway dro and Adum natural tonic no and also papa obi ha wontimi ne di na ne so atefo an wo fon esusika wo fie mesraw wo hia Adum natural tonic and freedom malakio capsules and mixture ye wo freedom malakio capsules and mixture and also se malaria yare ekuni papi no wo bibrem ha no wo ye adwuma kakra bia na wa bre na wa ye mmere wo sore na honam nyina ya wo ya freedom malakio capsules and mixture and Adum co capsules and Adum co mixture and also yam na tim koko na fifi wontompo ano a and also Adum co capsules na mixture na beboa wo pa Repash Ventures Rich Jones Kingswalk Hairbar ho nyina wo benya Adum P away capsules A2 na be ya wase Adum natural tonic be mo otimi adidi kama ama omoja na ayefe freedom malakio capsules and mixture etu malaria ene ohaw ne body anasa honam mere ase ena Adum co capsules and mixture no ne nyina wo call Repash Ventures Rich Jones and Rich Jones and Kingswalk Hairbar wo ho ana frɛ wo mo 0242 223 555 0242 223 555 number is simple 0242 223 555 and a priority insurance as that promotion no oko priority house or Avena Junction now koye motor insurance say private and as a commercial obetimi enya petrol and as diesel free egu kem and a souvenirs ahodo a wo mode che enti woko DVLA offices e wo Ghana hanso priority insurance wo masim konya wo nti bomode a say wo ne priority insurance nso be adwuma best point savings and loans makana mprensa efse na nanim ye kwa mprensa bomadia se best point de wodu ntoma bebo mo dia no fi se hode osika sembe gina brana wo pebosian so wo benya na bibia akoso ya akoyi ye ka mo se UTV fo wo mu dwumadi a wo mu di ya na ye frɛ no tomorrow is a new day no wo kyena no wo mu wie a ye nua ba adwo ye buaje adwo afefe mraposo hema wo betena se na o ma ye discussions kama wo na bedwafo na o ma wie e wo UTV tomorrow is a new day na wo mu wie o mu de foforo bi ba Obatan wen taso wabatan ya nani edin wabatan wase wo ma ware boni emuna bam obabesia wode ne edin bobra wababesia wode ne edin tetenema wababesia wase abrabo mu de obefa mu bia no o ma ne muna bam da obi na to no nwose wei etimi mu mabam eno ne dwumadi a wo mo de abasonko na ne title no eye heart of a champion eye oba na koma no emu odin ankasa a wawe ataso e de bobra enti ye chance Juada 8 April 2019 8 p.m. pepepe ewo UTV so enti anumre bomadia so behebie sa heart of a champion yidie efa obabesia wawe ataso so o ma wade boni mu na bamu wo ma abrabomu akwansidie enkanenhye wo hwe asimpa wo besore enti heart of a champion aware bonni kurantimi mu mabam heart of a champion eye power heart of a champion obati awawe ntaso anaso wawe ataso nyasam keto akra enti bomadian se obehia adwoye buaje ene ne dom na wo kyena de tomorrow is a new day no wombewie na adwoada wo mo the heart of a champion ato so a ebeye nkranhye ama abrabo wei entimi emu wabem emfa ho ene ne obefa mu yadam nyina se ye sorry sweet na ye nua bema mpanifo to so evangelist King David wo baba to so oni odi eba na OKFM DJ Fletch Nit FM DJ Young Boy na Nit FM hono 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. no gospel evangelist King David de beto so nti enumere wo dai se wutie dwom papa na ade ada and you bo nyom sa no ultim se wo so da ye papa nyame onkonkuru timi kasa kire wo na obi wo ha wo da na wo hwe National Geography no wo hwe awowo na akwada na asoso se wo beka wo na afa na wusutie Evangelist King David will need FM 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Gospel are not here jum desa na dia desa na abofo eyi omo ho adi kyerɛ wo na omo kasa kyerɛ wo. Okay FM the DJ Fletcher en chair na